Hey y'all, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make some pepper steak. Now I have beef stew meat or beef cubes, whatever you want to call it. I have 2 pounds of that, so you can use thin strips of meat if you want, but this is what I have and I need to use it up. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and we're going to put some salt and pepper. I'm going to shake some salt on there, and then I'm going to put some pepper on there, and I'm going to go ahead and toss this around and get everything coated. Also put that to the side, and then in here I have 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to turn our heat on and get our pan heated. So now I have 2 peppers. I have a yellow and an orange that I have sliced up. Okay, we're going to put those in there. And 1 large onion that we have diced up. And we're going to throw all this in here. And we're going to saute these until they're tender. Get them all in there, and we're going to make these until they're tender. They're slowly getting done. It'll probably take about 5-6 minutes to get your peppers and your onions tender. So while we're waiting, I want to let everybody know we have cookbooks available for purchase. I'll put a link above and below in the comments for those of you who want to purchase those. And I'm going to get ready to put a little sauce together that we're going to put on this. So I'm going to get a bowl and we're going to get that ready. Alright y'all, so we're going to need a 1/4 cup of, this is what I prefer. You don't have to use it. You can use regular soy sauce. But the liquid aminos, it's an all-purpose seasoning. It's a soy sauce alternative. So I want to use a 1/4 cup of that. I think the flavor is a lot better. Okay, then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of beef consomme. Now, you can use beef broth or you can just use plain water. All of them are just fine. Now you need 1½ tablespoons of sugar. So, just 1½. And then we're going to need 1½ tablespoons of cornstarch. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and now we need 1/2 tablespoon. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and whisk this together. Okay, so just whisk it until everything is well combined. So it's all combined, so what I'm going to do is we're going to set this to the side, and we're going to take our onions and our bell peppers, and we're going to take them out on a plate, and we're going to put our meat in here. Also, I need another 2 tablespoons of butter and a tablespoon of olive oil. And we're going to let that melt down. You want to make sure that you kind of have it on medium-high heat because you want to sear your meat, okay? So just make sure your pan is hot enough. So we're going to add our stew meat that we had seasoned into our pan. And we're going to saute this up. And this could take anywhere, maybe 5 to 6 minutes, depending, maybe even a little longer. But you want to make sure you get everything good and seared. Also, once you get your meat pretty much fried and everything is seared, we're going to turn our heat down. And we are going to add some garlic and some ginger. Add 3 teaspoons of garlic. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of fresh ginger. And we're going to saute this for 1 more minute. Add a pinch of red pepper flakes. Now we're going to add our peppers and our onions back in. Get all of our juices in there. Alright, and now we're going to mix this up and cook this for another minute. Alright, so the mix that we just did a little bit ago with the soy sauce, we're going to go ahead and dump this in here. Okay. And we're going to let this come together for 2 to 3 minutes, and that sauce will thicken up. So it's all thickened up. So it's all done. You can serve this over rice, or you can eat it the way it is. So this is what we're going to have for lunch. So I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon. If anybody has any questions, feel free to get in contact with us.